What's good, Lansky? Yeah,
What's
man. Can you
cracking,
let them
bro?
know where they can follow you at?
Lansky's Corner, on Instagram and YouTube. What's good? What's good, Clout?
Man, we gonna get into it, man. Man,
Nah, I'm gonna
first,
call you back. We can get a little bit now. I gotta go inside. I gotta eat that Popeye's chicken sandwich. No, I'm playing. What up, my nigga? What up? What
yeah,
up, Clout? What up?
yeah,
What up,
man.
my nigga?
Man, yeah, man. Hey, man. Like, Lansky, man. Like, what we try to do at Definitely Cloud Chaser TV, man. We try to ask some questions that
I
other
salute that.
podcasts made it miss, man. And starting like Lansky, like, who was Lansky coming up, man, as a teenager, man? Like, what type of dude
Lansky
was
was
Lansky?
Lansky was a nigga who thought he was going to the league, NBA shit. Like regular niggas playing basketball. Regular shit, bro. Tossing the football on Thanksgiving. I had two parents. I wasn't close to my pops or nothing like that. I'm more of like close to my mother and shit. You feel me? My dad was a taxi driver. He had more of the rough lifestyle type of shit going on, and I was always around my moms and shit like that. But no disrespect to my pops, I got love for him too. You feel me?
Right.
But yo, Clout, we doing this right now? You said 2:40. We good to go right now? Then fuck it, let's just go right now, bro. I'm about to roll up and all that, my nigga. Fuck it,
Yeah.
let's get into it. But I'm just a kid, my nigga. My parents came from Haiti. My mom, my dad came from the countryside of Haiti. They came to America, Queens, Brooklyn. The story of my parents was that they knew each other in Haiti, and they met up in the streets of Manhattan one day, crossing the street, like recognizing each other type shit. You feel me?
Wow.
Like they recognize each other, like, and that's my story from there. How it was conceived. I grew up like any other kid, my nigga. I wasn't close to my pops, not saying like every other kid. My mom, I was close to Mom Dukes, and you know, like I respect my pops and everything like that. But we went through our trials and tribulations. But that's how. I guess I was born in Brooklyn. I lived in Rosedale till I was 5, and then went to Long Island. So if that's what you're asking for, like my background shit, you feel me?
Got you. So like like you growing up, you know, what type of obstacles did you have to come across? Like what's your environment? Like was you
as
just going
as
to school? Was it hard just going to school and just playing basketball and
it was hard. I'll give you. That's a good question you asked. Death. Clout of Death Chasers. I'm a little high. I want to say that was a good question. I used to go to public school in third grade. From kindergarten to third grade. I went to primarily black school type shit. You feel me? And then when my parents started getting their bread up or like could afford it, I went to a Catholic school. And the first year for me there was difficult. Uh, I always say that this is what formed me. I went there in fourth grade. I went to the black schools from pre-K to third grade, and my parents, whatever, decided where they wanted to send me. The first year was hell for me. The second year was great. I came back as a class clown, like not trying to like impress white people or whatever, but I just knew I could use humor in a way for us to connect. You feel me?
right?
Like that was that, and then I'll never forget. My mom told me one day she picked me up. I was in fifth grade, bro. My mom was like, "Yo, what do you want to be one day?" And I said, "A comedian." And my mom's Haitian, Caribbean. She was like, "Nigga, I don't send you to school to be no fucking comedian." You know what I'm saying, my nigga? But I always
Right.
had, I didn't know which way, if it was gonna be a comedian or if it was gonna be. Back then, we didn't even think about radio, and we didn't have podcasts. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't.
Right.
I just knew some way. That's what I wanted to be incorporated with. You feel me?
Right.
Mm.
So with that being said, like you definitely have a comedic approach with a lot of your content. And with that being said, like what was like some of your first experiences with that? Like you might be doing a show or when someone pretty much giving you some type of notoriety that this is what you need to be doing.
The first show, Filter Star. Funny story, bro. think it was like the first episode I did or the second episode. But probably the first episode I did alright. I think it was the second episode, and I had some niggas from Mississippi hating on me. And it was just like, yo, you really fucked up this show. Like, you let the nigga, you know what I'm saying, get the better hand of you type shit. I started off, and you're going to be the first nigga to hear this. All this started off my Instagram name, bro. Lansky's Corner. I used to do videos. If you go back on my YouTube page, it's like the first couple of videos, you'll see Lansky's Corner. I was working as a fucking, whatchamacallit, an assistant manager at a storage location in New York. And I got fired. Facts, my nigga. Salute to everybody who got fired. It's a fact, though. But I got fired. And, you know, just like anybody who got fired, I started going through shit like, yo, what's the next step? At that time, I was still living in my parents' crib. I didn't want to, like, let my parents know, so I used to get up and, like, you know, act like I was going to work, go chilling. You know what I'm saying? When I go chill in the hood, whatever I could do at that time. A month after I got fired from the storage company, I got a call from Zarisha, at Zarisha on Instagram. She works at Strong Arm Radios. She used to see my Lansky's Corners, which I started in 2011. We're in 2009. That's 8 years ago. You know, little Lansky's Corner videos that I used to post, talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Just testing the market. She hollered at me. Then I started doing Strong Arm Radio, which was Zarisha and Rick, and it was owned by Flow Rider. Then eventually, what ended up happening was I used to send Star videos of like my little, you know, my little videos, whatever type shit. And after 5 years, so when they tell you it's 10 years to make shit happen, it's not a lie. After 5 years of you know, keeping in contact with Star, and it's like he told me that he was gonna do a morning show, and he, you know, he wanted to test, you know, see if I could test run on it, and then from there it's history, bro. You know, Superstar. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my story, bro. Got fired, didn't know where I was gonna go. Like, I was living at home at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how it is when you live home. Your parents want to see you working, doing shit. And I'm a Caribbean nigga, Haitian nigga. So it just kind of landed in my lap. And I salute everybody, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That helped me on my journey. But that's how it really started. You feel me?
Right. So, like, you know, you working on a Star in the Morning. Like, what was some like during that time? Like, what was like something that big that happened that you recall that you was like, you know, you noticed that people are starting to feel Lansky?
You know what? It's a gift and a curse, bro. When I started beefing with the females on the show, I remember when Lady Shay allegedly dropped $20 somewhere. Keyword allegedly, because you know we ain't gonna fuck up this interview. And it was shampoos and stuff. And I remember the jokes I made, and people started really, you know, gravitating towards me and shit. Like, you know, listen, people don't like change, bro. I don't know what ESPN shows you watch. I don't know, you know, I don't know what you into, you know, whatever you like. But niggas don't like change, you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, when you come into something new, you gotta expect that, because niggas don't want change. Niggas don't want, they want that old nigga there, that old female there, and stuff like that. That would be my moment, bro. Like, my moment, like I said, I came into this, like, I wanted to be a comedian. So I didn't come into, like, radio, like, oh, this is going to change my life the way it did. You feel me?
Right.
Like, I wasn't looking at it like, oh, like, I looked at it like I was a supporter of Star, watching his shit from Hot 97 back in the day to YouTube, and now I have a chance to voice my opinion, but I didn't think it would get to where it's at right now, to answer the question, I guess.
Gotcha.
And, yeah.
So, like, with that being said, like, just speeding forward, you know, we definitely know your history with Star in the Morning. You know, a lot of us was watching. But just moving forward, you transition into Queenzflip. Like, a lot of people want to know what that transition, like, was, you, like, fired from the Star in the Morning show, then you transitioned to Queenzflip, or you just left Star in the Morning and then went to Queenzflip?
I never left. let's just get you know what? I'm not gonna say I never left, but let's get the history correct. Star ended up taking Joe Budden's job when he left Complex with academics. Did you do
Right.
your Google? Do you know that? That's a fact, right?
Right.
At that time, we were doing the morning show. Star ended up leaving to go do other business. Nothing wrong with that. But the thing in the industry is you shouldn't continue. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if somebody left you, or not say left you, if somebody goes on a different venture, you shouldn't continue. That's always been the stigma on me. From the Chris Kids to, he jumped studios and shit like that. It's real. What you do, I salute you because, fam, nigga, you got more followers than me, my nigga. Fact, my nigga. You feel me? Facts, my nigga. Like, to me, it's like people just mischaracter. Fuck, I'm hot. People look at, like, this is history. I was doing Star in the morning at a point. Yeah, salute Star. He ended up taking the Complex job, going to the Complex with academics and the desk. And he had to do that. He had a bigger responsibility to take care of. Not saying that his show wasn't a big responsibility to him, but he had a new venture. You feel me?
Right.
And at that time, I'm not gonna stop for nobody. You feel me?
No,
yeah. Star. That's my nigga. I was a kid. Like, I used to go to Jones Beach in Long Island, and older niggas that I was dating my cousins or whatever. My cousins they playing. You hear Star on the radio, so it's never no disrespect to him. But you know what I'm saying, my nigga. Like, it's just the way it crumbled. You feel me? But that was never no beef there. It's just that he had another venture, and that nigga, either you gonna keep going or you gonna stop. That's how I looked at it, personally.
Gotcha. So you transition to Queenzflip, and now you go like you're getting show your comedic approach even more, like with the caller situation, right? You have that first on there, right?
Yes, I did. That's a fact.
So when you do that, like how's the fans taking that? Is like because it was like a quick transition. Like how did you see them taking it?
The fans didn't like it. They thought I didn't deserve it. They thought I didn't deserve it. The fans didn't like it. But bro, it was just like I had put the legwork in. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, so it was just like, who else? At the time when salute to Flip as well, Flip the Script podcast, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? G Money, salute to them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to CC. I saw the CC interview, but like at the time it was like, bro, I was moving. You feel me? So I was going from a whole different environment to a whole different environment, and it was like I wanted to do the show 2 to 3 times a week, and it was just like with Flip doing the interviews, allegedly, I don't know, cause I was he had certain interviews, and the times was getting confused and stuff like that. Like, I sat in studios for an hour and a half, 2 hours, my nigga, thinking I was late. You feel me? Rushing, like, I think I'm late. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm a stoner type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, to me, Flip did a lot for me. You feel me? One thing I'll say about Flip, the first time I heard Flip, I'm not going to say who he wanted me to make sure it was okay with, because that's, that's personal conversation. But, like, he's always looked out for me. We just don't mesh well. Flip don't smoke. Flip don't drink like that. I don't, unless allegedly, I don't know, bro. But we just didn't mesh, bro. And the last episode, me and Bubbles just showed, like, what I'm doing and what he's trying to go is just 2 different routes. It was never a personal beef.
Oh, but like, let me stop right there, because it's something that I want to catch before you get to there. So like, you go from the callers, and then you start your own, you start back up, you reboot the Stone in Motion, correct?
Let me think about it. Yeah, it was the callers first, and then Stone in Motion. Yeah, you're correct. Yes.
So you reboot up Stone in Motion, and now you have a co-host, and you had like a couple of different co-hosts, and they seemed like different tension, and a lot of people were asked questions in the comments. Is it the co-host or is it Lansky? Like, how did you feel about that? Like, did you think it was you, or did you think it was the co-host, or you think that, what was it?
I think it just was what it was. I think in the situation I was in, Jadakiss once said, once upon a time, if you can't be used, you're useless. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I didn't own the studio that I was currently doing the show at that time, or, have any money ties involved in it. But I feel like I got a little bit more respect when I said that I didn't want certain people on the show, you feel me? But at the end of the day, it was my mistake as a man. I should have said no. Before I bash anybody or say anything about anybody who did any decisions, I should say no. I don't want that, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's going to be a good idea. I didn't do that. And that's where all the issues came from. And, yeah, I had a couple co-hosts. Yeah, so I brought a lot of women up to the show. You know what I'm saying? Friends, whatever it is. But, yeah, I just don't think that me and my previous co-hosts, I don't think we meshed well together. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that history will show that. People who know, if you know, you know. If you don't, do your research. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it worked out in that aspect. But I think sometimes when you're put in a situation or you're following a dream, that you do what you have to do. You sacrifice certain shit. But you should never sacrifice your pride or your ego. You feel me? That's my opinion on that, bro. Yes, the co-hosts I had, besides the women I brought up there, or the, IU's, Granddaddy IU, because he's from Long Island. But, don't let nobody, dictate how you want to move your shit. That's what I would say to that, bro.
Gotcha. So, moving forward, even before even moving forward to your new situation, for the sake of saying, you can say that Lansky get trolled a lot, and just giving thought on people that's coming up right now, or people who might leave comments who, get trolled too. Like, how do you handle that, like being trolled and stuff like that?
Keep going, my nigga. Keep going. Whatever you're pushing for, keep going. I've been hated through so much, bro. Facts, my nigga. I done had niggas hate on me for every little fucking thing. Just keep going. The best success is silent success. You don't gotta post every move you're making. Shout out to Clout Chaser, my nigga right here. He links me, and I say, yo, I fuck with your shit, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? It was like a mutual thing. Just take your chances. Don't let nobody tell you no. Don't let nobody limit what your vision is. That's what I could tell to the people coming up, bro. But it's saturated like rappers now. Everybody want to be a podcaster. Hey, look at J.R. Smith. He couldn't get in the league. Now he got a podcast. Allegedly. I don't know if it was a podcast or whatever he put up on his page. I don't know. Whatever. But, it's saturated now. Do what you do. Be unique. You know why I lasted in this game so long, Clout Chaser?
Hell.
Never changed, my nigga. Always been that same nigga turning up. Always been that nigga who didn't give a fuck what happened. You feel me?
Right.
Always been that nigga. Never switched up, bro. Nigga, I've been through a lot, nigga. I never switched up. Niggas know when they see Lansky, he's smoking, Lansky making jokes. That's how I kept my sanity. That's how I kept my sanity, bro. Of knowing not where I've been, but where I was going. I gotta keep it intact, my nigga. I gotta keep it intact. Because you know what? There's a million people out there, 100,000 people out there rooting for me to fail. That'll be happy. They'll have a party. They'll come over. Let's have a get-together. No reason. Nothing. Why did he do this? Why did she do this? Because they want to see you fall, my nigga. And that's what pushes me every day, bro. For that nigga that don't know me, that want me to fail. For that nigga or that chick who don't know me and they want me to feed my family. Feel me? That's what I do it for, bro. Niggas call me a roach a lot of times. Oh, he's a roach. They call me the cat with 9 lives. It's not about that, bro. You can knock me over 900 times. I'll get up 1,000. You feel me? Like, that's how I look at shit, bro. And
No, that's dope.
I'd be embarrassed as shit. You don't think I'd be embarrassed as shit that be happening to me? Certain videos, certain shit that go. I'd be embarrassed, but I can't linger on it, bro. I gotta keep going. My parents came from Haiti, bought real estate in New York, and are still my mom's retiring next month, nigga. And I still ain't shit, my nigga. And I still ain't shit. Feel me? That's what I'm grinding for, my nigga. My mom retiring and I can't buy her a fucking retirement home. That's what I'm grinding for, my nigga. Grinding for what niggas say about me in my comments, what so-and-so think. Nigga, if it was for comments, I would have been out of here a long time ago. Feel me?
Yeah.
And I ain't trying to get, like, you know, I'm just telling you my story, my nigga, because you're one of the first people to actually link me, to ask me, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Let's work, my nigga. And that keeps niggas motivated, man. You feel me?
Facts. Yeah, man. So, like, you know, going on a good end of the conversation, right? Like, you know, you rebooted Stone in Motion again, right? And you got a new studio. Like, can you tell us what's up and coming as far as that goes? Like, what maybe is it the same way how it was, or you know, give us some type of insight.
It's not the same way how it was. I'm in control now, so I don't have to worry about anybody telling me how to set up the camera and stuff like that. Shout out to Long Island Lou. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Granddaddy IU. Shout out to Anton. Niggas who helped me. I want to clear something up too. And them niggas never. When I did that Granddaddy IU interview, nobody took me. Granddaddy IU didn't tell me, oh, come to my studio and work for me. Like I said, shit didn't work out. Let me tell you something, bro. I ain't gonna say which guest was on Flip the Script. And this is no disrespect to Flip the Script. They did a lot for me. Queenzflip, I fuck with G Money. And you better not cut that out either. But, like I'm saying is, I remember one time I walked up in an interview they was doing. I ain't gonna say who. It's one of the big ones. It's actually one of the biggest ones. And I walked up into an interview. This is like a student of or a scholar of the game, just trying to, you know, take notes. One day I'll get there. I'm gonna interview, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna interview people one day. You know, I was told the whole interview was clipped. Not clipped, but the whole interview. Yeah, what you doing in here? When I brought IU up there, niggas had Nazes, salute to Nazes. I fuck with Nazes, it's a homie. But people had Nazes running behind the interview. How you think that make me look? Now can I get another interview? Because it's a joke now. See what I'm saying? It's a joke. But niggas don't think about that. Niggas think about it as, oh, it's just funny. We passed funny, my nigga. We passed Friday. We passed Money Talks. We passed all those funny movies. We passed that shit. It's not funny, bro. So as a man, I say to you, Clout Chaser TV, if you bring somebody who's valid and you've been, you know, moving up the ranks, and you bring somebody that's valid, and then you try to do something with, you know, interview, whatever, shout out, whatever the fuck it may be, my nigga, whatever they gave you the time for, and you feel like you wasn't respected on that, am I wrong for feeling away?
Well, yes, you know, it's all on the person. You know, I will have to look at it more into detail. You know what I'm saying, to have some type of feeling, but I definitely.
I understand. You the interviewer. You understand. You gotta play. I understand, bro. But just think about that. You let me know a different time. You look at the interview, and you know, you let me know what you think. Yeah, we don't gotta discuss it on the air, but you know, you let me know behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yeah, gotcha. So, like, with the new format, like, how is it gonna go? Like, what you thinking right now?
The new format, we can smoke in the studio, bro. We could bring who we want to bring. If you're an artist, you could bring your entourage, no more than 2 or 3. You don't gotta worry about oh, who's this person? Send me their Instagram. I want to do research on them and see who they are. Like, the new studio, bro, is the new hub of Long Island. Anybody coming to New York, you're going to do your Hot 97, your Breakfast Club, and you're going to come to Lansky's Corner to do your interview, because Lansky's Corner is a sublet of fucking New York and Long Island. And that's what it is, bro. Like, we smoke when we turn. We're going to do what the show was supposed to originally do. Smoking, chilling, talking about shit that happened, current events. You know, I'm not a show that does current events, my nigga. I did that before. It's not my thing. It's not my cup of tea. You know, but we gonna do the vision we see. So to answer your question, the vision I see, smoking, interviews. Because a lot of niggas, I'm gonna give you some top news right now. Niggas, Stone in Motion is one show. Lansky's Corner is the interviews. What are niggas gonna do when I start coming up with the Lansky's Corner interviews? You feel me? Stone in Motion is for fun, bro. That's for fun, man. That's for fun, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's nothing. But the vision is we the new African American cannabis business on podcasting and in the markets. That's what we going to, my nigga. If you want me to answer your question, that's it.
Dope.
The new Cheech and Chong. Facts.
Dope. No, I'll definitely be tuned in, man, and y'all definitely follow Lansky Corner, man, on YouTube and as well as on Instagram.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah.
I want to interview the interviewer. What do you think about niggas recording niggas doing their show and then getting views off that? No offense, I don't know if you do that. I don't know, but like, what do you?
Well, to answer that, well, I'm gonna give you a short version of it. To answer that, when I record someone, I usually reach out to that person and be like, "Hey, man,
you did reach out to me, facts. So that's your standpoint. Continue."
Yeah, so I'll reach out to the person and ask them like, "Hey, man, you mind if I post some of your content?" And usually they'll say no or yeah, and then I'll also respond and let them know like, "Look, if it's something that I put up, let me know. I'll take it down." You know what I mean? So we can build some type of rapport. But I don't know like how a lot of people do it. They might go on people, lives and Instagram and snap stuff and put it up without their permission. But, at my platform, like everyone I post, I've already had a relationship with them where we reached out to them and said, "Hey, listen, can we be part of your marketing?"
Facts. Demographics, boss talk.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, my nigga, I appreciate you because you definitely did that with me. You reached out to me, and you definitely did. We had a little hold up, but we definitely got to it, my nigga. You feel me? I salute your channel. I don't think you a nigga who be like clout chasing. I think you just a nigga of the culture, and this is not the first or last interview. You feel me?
Facts. Definitely want to build a relationship with you, but before we get up out of here, let me ask you this one question that a lot of people comment all the time is, like far as you moving to it, you rebooting the Stone in Motion, are you going to be doing any shows with Shampoo? Is he going to be on that platform with you?
Shampoo will come through as a guest. Shampoo has his shit in the van. Shout out to Shampoo. Ask Shampoo on YouTube. You guys own shit, but Shampoo will be coming through as a guest and a reoccurring guest when he can. You feel me? He's not going to be part of the show. I don't want to lead people on or let people think it's going to be a show with me and Shampoo. It's not. Nor Space Ghost, Lansky, Shampoo, Space Ghost, they're going to go do their own show. Shampoo is like an uncle to me. He is going to come to the studio, 1 or 2 episodes, and that'll be it, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, unless, you know what I'm saying? That's it. Now, down the line, if we decide to do something down the line together, that'll be in the future, you feel me? But there's nothing right now discussed or signed for us to do, a show or anything together. But he will be making appearances on the show. I can say that. I believe 1 or 2. That's what I can say.
Right. Like you said, Shampoo is like an uncle to you. So that means he's like a mentor to you. Is it something that he told you that you can leave us with that can maybe help someone?
he always believed in me. He always told me, yo, them niggas is hating. Yo, them niggas is, yo, you know what shampoo likes, you know what shampoo, let me correct that. You know what shampoo always applauds me for? That I get underneath people's skins. He doesn't understand how I do it. I get underneath people's skins so much to the point, like, they want to beat me up. They want to say, pull up. Well, shampoo always, why them niggas always saying they going to pull up? He doesn't get that. You know what I'm saying? I try to explain to him, like, what that means and shit. But, yeah, he always told me, like, my talent was having no talent. Like, my talent was not knowing what my talent was. And he's always told me that, yo, the way I get underneath people's skins is a talent, my nigga. So, and then just, like, I respect my elders, my nigga. Shampoo's a nigga who's respectable. He used to work with Howard Stern. Howard Stern's from Roosevelt, Long Island, New York. I'm from Uniondale, New York, Hempstead, New York. So, you know what I'm saying, my nigga? Like, it's something that just clicked, my nigga, honestly. But, yeah, he does give me tips and gems every once in a while. He does.
Dope, man. So, like, just one more time, man, let them know where they can follow you at. If you want to, you let them know when your next episode dropping.
Lansky's Corner is the Instagram. It's one word. Same thing with the Twitter and the YouTube page. Y'all can find me on Wednesdays or Thursdays. I don't know yet, bro. I don't got a schedule. You know, I did one episode, but the way I'm feeling is like Wednesdays, midweek. Like, we'll do something on the midweek. Wednesdays, 9 to 10 o'clock, and we'll go live from there. But don't quote me on that because I ain't say shit. But, yeah, my nigga, I appreciate the interview, bro. Like, listen, is there any other questions? Listen, I feel like you holding back, my nigga. Is there any other is there any other questions you want to ask, like, before I dip out of here, my nigga? Like,
no, man, I definitely appreciate you for blessing the platform, man. We definitely gonna stay in tune, and like I tell, you know, every guest that come on the platform is like, you know, we building a relationship, so I don't want you to give out everything in one, you know what I mean, one episode. Yeah. So as we build, you know, they find out more and more about you.
Yeah, facts, my nigga. Shame on a nigga that tried to run game on a nigga. ODB. ODB. He was a great lyricist. But yo, facts though. Shout out to the death of a Clout Chaser TV. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my nigga, what's that, Big Buck? Is that what it is?
Yeah, Big Chuck.
Big Chuck. Oh, sorry. Big Chuck. Oh, you on some crip shit. Big Chuck, you know what I'm saying? Salute to Big Chuck. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, this is the first of many, bro. Like I said, yo, what state you from, bro? Let me interview you.
I'm from Chicago.
Oh, you from Chicago. Okay.
Yeah.
So when I pull up over there, I'm going to holler at you. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt,
and then, listen, I'm one of the most prolific niggas that's changing the game right now, my nigga. You understand what I said? I use the word prolific. I'm in YouTube history. Me and Shampoo. I'm on YouTube history by myself. We changed the game, my nigga. A lot of niggas is biting the style, taking the format, taking the blueprint. We see you, my niggas. We appreciate y'all niggas, but just send the residuals this way. You know what I'm saying? Send some residuals this way. Fact though, shout out to Def Clout Chaser TV. It's my nigga right here. And yo, I ain't gonna front. Before I met you, I was watching your shit, nigga. You heard? So yeah, nigga. Salute, my nigga, and I appreciate everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Salute,
I called 2:45. I called it 2:15. You know how nigga shit. But my man's gonna enjoy the rest of his day now. Salute. Whatever he's gonna do.
Salute, man. It's definitely Clout Chaser TV, man. Y'all, thank y'all for watching, man. If y'all could, man, hit that like button, that subscribe button if you ain't already subscribed, man. It's definitely Clout Chaser TV, man. Salute.
Salute.